Welcome to Senior Golf Source. Today I'm going to share with you some of my favorite tips that will help you hit those longer tee shots. If you're struggling with getting the ball off of the tee, pay close attention to what I'm talking about today because this should help. The first thing I'm going to hit is our posture. So looking at it from face on, I want you to really key in on this fine point of what we declare as shaft tilt, okay? Shaft tilt could either be a forward press or just the opposite, where the shaft almost looks like it's kind of falling back. So there's a time to use forward press and then there's a time not to. And unfortunately, what I see as an instructor a lot of times is people with the drivers will start with their hands in that forward press position, maybe because they're afraid of hitting a slice. Let's talk about how that's going to affect the overall width of our swing. Just sheer physics here. If we're talking about the width of our swing, the greater extension I can get that club to travel around my body, the greater potential energy I'm going to be able to create. So increasing club head speed in short term. If I start with my hands in that forward press with the driver, I'm going to have a really tough time getting that extension that I did as though if I had just the opposite. So if we're looking at my body position and we're looking at my lead leg, you'll notice that the shaft of the golf club is on a similar tilt to my lead leg. And what that's going to allow me is a lot more range to be able to take that club back, low to the ground, and get that extension, opposed to having forward press, and you can see how quickly my hands rise. So let's watch that one time. Again, I want you to pay attention, just kind of look at my glove hand here from face on. With that kind of reversed shaft press, let's see how the left hand, that glove hand, just kind of travels low along my hip line as I take the club back. And now let's try that forward press. Notice the difference. It might be subtle to some of you, but the difference was my glove hand actually appears to slightly go downwardly from the perspective that you're looking at, opposed to if I had that forward press, that glove hand almost instantaneously moves upward, and we're talking about moving upward. That's going to narrow the range of my backswing, and that's really going to cause some trouble. So it might feel weird, but let's do something that's going to be better for us all. Let's work on that tilt with the shaft, and then I want you to look at the tilt of your body. If we're set up with the driver, we don't want to be completely square to the ground with our spine. We also want to have a tilt because it's been proven over many different tours that the most accurate drivers of the ball swing slightly upward on the ball as they make impact. And if you start with that forward press, you have a very high chance that you're hitting down on the ball. Really, there's only one golfer that comes to mind where hitting down on the ball works, and that's DJ, Dustin Johnson, and his swing is probably not like yours. So let's go with what is best for you and do something that's been proven over and over and over again, that hitting down on the ball with the driver is not necessarily a good thing. So we'll get that positioning, we'll get it in line with the tilt of our forward leg, and then I want that spine tilt to be slightly back. Okay, if I look at my shoulder level, my left shoulder is definitely higher than my right shoulder. And that's really going to play a role in how I can extend my arms and swing level to up on the ball through impact. So just for the sake of it, I'm going to give us a swing where I give the forward press, and let's look at my numbers after that. So giving it the forward press, and I'm also going to give it kind of a neutral position where the spine tilt is not back here, it's straight up and down. So I'm going to be hitting down on this ball. Now that ball barely launched in the air. I mean, if I was trying to hit it out of the woods, bravo, I just did my job to keep it low, but it really did not travel very far. you know, I had a decent club head speed. It was just south of 100 miles an hour. Ball speed was there. And my total carry was 20 yards because that ball is just burning straight over. It's like a wounded duck. It's not going to go very far at all. Now what I'm going to do, and you'll see my attack angle was negative 4.5. That is in the neighborhood of swinging an attack iron, you know, an approach iron into the green. So now I'm simply going to adjust the factors I talked about. I'm going to get that reverse shaft lean. I'm going to get my spine tilt back, and I want to feel like when I'm swinging through, I've got what feels like an upward extension through impact. And let's see what we get out of it. Now that ball was launched up in the air. The ball went up in the air, it launched through. I definitely gained some club head speed. Was it a long drive? No, but it wasn't 20 yards. It was 200 yards longer than that. So let's try it again with more of a normal swing speed and see what I get out of it. So I did that on purpose. I did not give it my full potential there because it might be foreign to you. Chances are it is. I don't want you to do this fast right off the bat. Let's do it just smooth and easy so we're making good contact. So now that I trust that that does work, I'm going to go ahead, set up the position, and take a normal swing. All right, now we're talking. So, you know, close to 250. Again, it's late in the evening. I've had a long day, so forgive me for not hitting my normal drive right around 275 or so, but I'll take it. You know, if that's down the middle in the fairway, I'm a happy golfer and it's working for me. The key is I've got good launch and I've got good control, and I've definitely got some more speed. So I hope you found this helpful. Please like and subscribe. We'd love to hear your comments, so share below and we'll love to chat with you. Thanks again.